Hello. Once again, my name is Chester. On behalf of the Exams Pro Masterclass Review Center, we're here once again for our civil service exams review. Now, meron po tayong 14 problems dito na ratio and proportion with different underlying lessons and skills, covering up all that you need when it comes to ratio and proportion problems in our civil service exam. That's the numerical ability part. Okay? So, first off, okay, wala po tayong mga details masyado. Just the quick solution kung paano po siya is-solve yung iba't ibang klaseng problems sa ratio and proportion. All in one video. Okay? So, if I were you can study the previous videos on ratio and proportion. So, first off, the number of notebooks owned by Anna and Ben is in the ratio 2:3. If Anna's notebook is 24, how many notebooks does Ben have? Gawa po tayong table. A and B. A for Anna, B for Ben. Okay? So, 2:3 po yung ratio. And si Anna, meron 24. At ilan po yung kay Ben? Gawa na po tayo ng equation. 2/24 is equals to 3 over x. As simple as that. And then cross multiply po. 2x is equals to 72.8. Divide both by 2. That will be x is equals to 36. 36 po ang notebooks ni Ben. That's the answer. Okay? So, the second problem, the number of notebooks owned by Anna and Ben is in the ratio 2:3. If they own 60 notebooks in total, how many notebooks does Anna? Gawa po tayo ng ilang. A, B, 2:3 again. Okay? Total po ng parts, 2 plus 3, 5. Total na notebooks nila, 60. Ang interested po tayo, ilan yung kay Anna? Kay Ben, hayaan mo. Okay? So we have Anna's column and the total column. We can make the equation. 2/6 is equals to 5/60. Cross multiply, 5x is equals to 120. X is equals to 24. Alright? Next problem, third one. A prize of 60,000 is to be shared by Anna and Ben in the ratio 2:3. How much does Ben receive? Gawa na po tayong table. A and B. Okay? 2:3. Ang total po niya, 5. Ngayon, ang total price na paghatian niya, 60K. Ang tanong, magkano kay Ben? Hindi tayo interested sa partner ni Anna. Ito lang po, sapat na column ni Ben at column ng total. Gawa po tayong equation. 3/x is equals to 5/60k. Cross multiply, 5x is equals to 180k. X is equals to 36,000. Yan po ang parte ni Ben. Next problem. At the same time of the day, Anna is 150 centimeters tall and casts a shadow of 2 meters. Ben casts a 2.8 meter shadow. How tall is Ben? So, si Anna sa Ben, nakatayo sila, meron silang shadow. Given yung shadow at height ni Anna, pati yung shadow ni Ben, ang tanong, ano yung height ni Ben? Kaya po siya sa ratio and proportion. Gawa po tayong table. Anna and Ben. S for shadow, H for height. Lagay po natin sa tama yung data. Yung height po ni Anna, 1.5 meters. That is equivalent to 150 cm. Yung shadow ni Anna, yung length, 2 meters. Shadow ni Ben, 2.8. Ano yung height ni Ben? Pwede na po tayong gumawa ng equation. 2/1.5 is equals to 2.8 over x. Cross multiply, 2x is equals to 4.2. x is equals to 2.1 meters po. Okay, check ko yung lahat. Meters yung unit. Equivalent po yan sa 210 centimeters. Okay? Next problem po. The ratio of Anna's to Ben's study time is 1.5 is to 2.5. If Anna studies 3 hours, how many hours does Ben study? Gawa po tayo ng table. 1.5 is to 2.5. 3 hours nag-aaral si Anna, ilan kay Ben? Gawa po tayo ng equation. 1.5 over 3 is equals to 2.5 over x. Cross multiply, 1.5x is equals to 7.5. X is equals to 5 hours po. Yan po ang study time ni Ben. Next one po. Two numbers representing the scores of Anna and Ben are in the ratio 2 is to 3. And their sum is 60. What is Ben's score? Alright, gawa po tayo ng table. 2 is to 3. Okay. Yung total nila, 5, yung parts. Pero yung actual score nila is 60 po. Ngayon ang tanong, ilang kay Ben? Yung score ni Ben. Kaya na hindi tayo interested. Pwede na po tayong gumawa ng equation. Sabihin kami ito. 3 over x is equals to 5 over 60. Cross multiply, 5x is equals to 180. Then the score of Ben is 36. Next. The average score of Anna and Ben in a quiz is 30. If Anna scored 24, what is Ben's score? Okay. Isipin po natin ang ratio and proportion siya. Actually, iba po yung solution niya. More on average. To get the average, you add the parts and divide it by the number of parts. Okay, so a plus b over 2 is equals to 30. Given po yun. Okay? So we can say that a plus b is equals to 60. And suppose, lilipat natin yung 2, multiply both sides by 3 is equals to 60. And we know that Anna's score is 24. So, substitute natin. Makukuha na natin yung value ng score with b. Transpose, b is equals to 60 minus 24. B is equals to 36. That's the score of Ben. Okay, next one po. Anna's savings to Ben's saving is 2 is to 3. Ben's savings to Carlos' savings is 4 is to 5. What's the ratio of Anna, Ben, and Carlo? Tatlo po ano? Kahit solve natin, gawa po tayo ng table. Okay? A, B, and C. Okay? Anna's to Ben's, that's 2 is to 3. Ben's to Carlos, that's 4 is to 5. Diba po yun, no? So, kailangan natin magkaroon ng common sila. Magkapare-pareha sila. Ang common sa kanila is Ben's ratio. 3 and 4. Kunin po natin ang least common multiple. Then, that's 12. Okay? So, yung 3, dito po sa filerang ito, yung 3 naging 12. That means, na-multiply yung 3 ng 4. Yun din po ang gagawin natin sa 2. Multiply 2 by 4 para balanced pa rin yung ratio. So, if you multiply it by 4, it becomes 8. So, yung 2 is to 3, parehas lang po yan ng 8 is to 12. Ratio pa rin siya. Okay? Yung 4 naman, naging 12. That is, minultiply natin ng 3. Dapat si 5, i-multiply din natin ng 3 para ma-balance po yung ratio. Parehas pa rin dapat. So, 5 times 3 is equals to 15. So, yung 4 is to 5, parehas lang po yan ng 12 is to 15. So, the answer po is 8 is to 12 is to 15. Alright. We're going to the next problem.